Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, doing a scrapbook layout for you. I'm a traditional scrapbooker, so I do my pages as 12 by 12 layouts, and this is just sort of my method of how I do it. So I started with these 4 pictures. I've got these photographs from, this was my son Jackson picking berries. I think he's picking blueberries and strawberries at my parents' old house. I mean, my son Jackson is 16 now, so obviously this was a long time ago. This is actually 2004. And our friend Caleb, I mean, he's an adult now, so that's crazy. But anyway, what I always do is I take my photographs and I cut them to the size I want them, and then I determine how I want to do my layout. So I cut these, all 4 of these down. These 2 are the same. This one's different. And I can give you the dimensions real quick if you want them. So this one is cut at 4 by 4.5, and I have one photograph. This photograph is cut at 3 by 4.5, and then these 2 are cut at, let's see, what do we cut at? 5.25 by, what do you cut at? By 3.5. All right. Okay, and they're kind of going to go on my layout sort of like this. But obviously there's a lot more I need to do, so I'm going to set these aside. Okay, so I'm starting with a 12 by 12 piece of garden green cardstock. So the way you get our 12 by 12 cardstock is each of the color families has a best pack where you get 3 colors. So this is from the Regal's Best, and you get garden green, cherry cobbler, and night of navy. So this is garden green 12 by 12. And then since these were berry pictures, I wanted to do something with blueberries and strawberries. So this paper is from the Tutti-Frutti Designer Series paper pack. Let's see, the other side are just these navy dots, but I love this. The Tutti-Frutti paper, it's all fruit on one side, and the other side is just more general patterns, but this was perfect, I thought. And I love that this paper pack comes in 6 by 6, which is perfect for scrapbooking, especially 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, because the 6 by 6 fit perfectly. So I'm actually going to grab some adhesive, and I'm going to stick these down in each corner, just like so. Okay, so we've got one right here, 12 by 12, or there we go, and one's going up here. Isn't this paper so cute with the blueberries and strawberries? And that was perfect for my pictures. Okay, just like that. All right, now with all of our pictures, I am going to stick them down, but before I do that, I have some of our Whisper White Classic Weave ribbon, and I just have a little piece here. This was actually just an extra piece I had. I'm going to cut it in half, and before I glue my pictures down, I'm going to, let's see here, before this sticks down permanently, I know I'm always seeming to change my mind after the fact. I'm just going to stick this under here. There we go. Actually, I need to stick some adhesive. Let's do this. You guys are getting to see how I fix things. I'm going to stick some adhesive on this, and now I'm going to stick it under there. There we go. So one piece right there, and I want this one to go right here. So again, let me stick some adhesive on this, and I'm going to put this one under here, just like that. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to just flip these over and grab some tape, Scotch tape, and I'm just going to tape those down. Okay. You guys know, if you watch my videos regularly, the scrapbook layouts, I kind of am winging it. So, you know, you just got to kind of go with the flow, and you see how my brain works here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Make sure that's going to stay down. All right. So now, here's where we're at. Okay, so I'm going to start with this bottom picture right here. And so I wanted to mount this in Real Red cardstock and Night of Navy cardstock. So for the Real Red cardstock, again, let's see, what was my picture? I can tell you the measurements if I can remember. So this one was 3 by 4.5. Is that what this is? I can't even tell what this is anymore. Nope, 4 3/4. You guys, I don't even know what I told you earlier. What did I tell you earlier this was? Well, let's measure this. This is 3.5 by 5. There we go. So 3.5 by 5, and my Night of Navy is 3 3/4 by 5.25. All right, and I'm just going to mount these right onto here. Okay, so that means my picture should be 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, there we go. As I say, always trust what the dimensions that are written on the bottom of the screen. All right, and this picture is going to go right here, just like so. Okay, like that. Cute. Okay, this bottom one right here, I'm just mounting onto the Night of Navy. Okay, so my Night of Navy cardstock measures 5 1/2 by 3 1/2, it looks like. So this is going right on here. Oh, and that is totally crooked. So let me try this one more time. Okay, there we go. And this one is going to go right here, like so. All right, and then this one up here, same thing, exact same size, so 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. Onto the Night of Navy cardstock. I really love Night of Navy. Okay. And this one's going right here. And then this center one, I have a piece of real red cardstock. This one is 4 1/4 by 5. 4 1/4 by 5. And that's going to go right on here. And then this one is going to go right in the middle. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Actually, I'm going to move this one down a little. Can I do that, or am I going to ruin my paper? Let's see. I think I can do it. I should have checked them all before I glued, but that's okay. Lesson learned, right? Okay, we're going to just move this one down a bit. There we go. Like so. And I'll see if I can move this one up a bit. Oh, come on. I'm gonna move this one up just a bit, like so. There we go. And then this one's gonna go right in the middle, and it'll overlap just a little bit, like this. Okay. Then I have this little tiny piece of Whisper White cardstock that I just wrote on. I don't even know how long this is. This is 2 1/2 by 1/2 inch. And I used my real red Stampin' Right marker, and I just wrote Caleb and Jackson. This is July 1st, 2004. And this is gonna go right here on my picture. Okay, and then I needed a title. So I took the Letters for You stamps to write out the word berries, and I did that in Night of Navy ink, and I did that in real red ink, and I've got that right here. I stamped out berries. Isn't that cute? So the Letters for You, it does have kind of a whitewashed look to it. That's how it's supposed to be. And I'm going to mount this right onto this Night of Navy cardstock. So my berries, I actually stamped it, then just cut the paper to the length that it needed to be. So this ended up being 5 1/2 by 2 3/4. You can see I started on this side, then changed my mind how I wanted to do it. So 5 1/2 by 2 3/4. So my Night of Navy is 5 3/4 by 3. 5 3/4 by 3. And I'm just going to stick this like so. And this is going to go right here. Berries. Sometimes you just need one word. And that is my layout. Isn't that cute? That Tutti-Frutti paper really is making the whole thing. This is a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can fix this. Come on. Does the perfectionist in you do that? You want to move things around? I don't recommend that. I say move stuff around for a second and then you just let it be what it is. But I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay, that looks a little bit better. There we go. I don't even think I made that straighter. All right, but that is my layout. Isn't that cute? I love this. You want to see it close up so you can see? Super cute, right? Berries. That turned out so good. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this layout and my process, and I hope you get inspired by these scrapbook layouts. Make sure you're using our Designer Series paper on your scrapbook pages, especially the 6x6 paper. It's perfect. So anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.